Good morning and happy Tuesday. I'm up, undressed, ate breakfast, and now I'm getting ready for the day. Let's do this together. Take off my glasses. And I'm going to get my makeup in. Put it on. And I'm going to start by cleaning my face, even though I did it yesterday with all the makeup off. I like to just still do it just to get all the oils and stuff off, the crevices that I did not take off. And it helps me refresh from the night before and picks me up. So I'm going to use my retinol makeup removers. And I really like these I think they're way better than a Neutrogena, personally, for me. They smell good and they last longer. And there's 2 secure tabbies for these to make them secure and more fresher. So I'm going to open this wide open. It's a big one, so you only just need one. I'm just going to wipe this off. Like I said, I've already cleaned my face last night, but you never know what's still on my face from the night before. And it helps me wake up. And look, there's barely anything on, maybe a little residue from the night before, but I make sure I clean it really good. Okay. Now I'm going to grab this and this. We're going to start by doing my moisturizing. And that's my Olay 7-in-1 moisturizer. Now there's definitely a lot of Olay products. And I really like this one. And then I like vitamin C. And then I'm just going to take my hand. Oops, sorry. A little close. Just 1 pump. That's all you need, honestly. Less is more. And it will cover your whole face. My hair. And I just take the rest and just put it on my hand. Put that away. Then I'm going to use my Rebel Elastic Firming eye cream. And it comes in a cute little jar. But in this little cute little jar is that much product in it. So that means I only just take a little bit on my finger. Don't need globs all over your eye. Go under, on your eyelid, and just go over right there. And that's it. I'm going to put this away real quick. Now I'm going to do my primer. And this is my Wet n Wild primer. Like I've said before, this is the first time I've only been doing this for the first time with this first primer for me. I'm just learning how to use it. What I did learn, and this is a tip, this is a small bottle. Carefully squeeze it out because it will come out fast if you squeeze really hard. And this is technically another moisturizer, but it's for setting your makeup. And that's it. And it comes out real fast, but learn just to slowly squeeze it. All right, I'll wash my hands real quick. More like rinsing. Then I'm going to take my primer brush, which is my Pahookie brush, and I'm going to blend it in. And this is my Pahookie brush. Now, it doesn't say Pahookie brush, but on Temu, that's what it is. So it's rough on both top and bottom. It's not really soft, but it's good for blending. I'll probably have to blend it with my sponges here soon if I don't blend it right. Okay. I guess I don't need to actually use a sponge for that. That's good. Now I am going to get my sponges for my baking powder and my foundation. Now I use 2 sponges, one for the dry products and one for the wet products. You don't really want to mix 2 different products on one sponge because then your face will break out. So I learned just to use 2 sponges for certain ones, like the dry and the wet. It's just like cooking. If you're baking, you're cooking, you need your one hand needs to be wet and one hand needs to be dry. So I'm going to use my e.l.f. foundation today, sorry. I would use my new one, but I'm kind of really saving it. But I do love my new one. And this is the e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation. Oh, that's my dry. I'm just going to go pump, pump, pump. You really don't want to pump too much because the product will come out. Now I just put it on my eyelids because it actually helps the dimension of your eyes and lift up the color when you put your color on. Okay. Now I'm going to use my foundation brush. And this is another Pahookie brush, but it doesn't say it. It's called Best Taupe. Basically, it's supposed to be Pahookie brush. Now this is the rough top of it, and this has the soft top, which has an ovally teardrop top, which helps blend in more. As you can see, you're just going to blend it in. Blend this in a little bit more. It gives you a little bit more dimension with the color comes on. Now it's blended in pretty good, but I'm going to use my sponge to blend in a little bit more, just so that it has the even, smooth, silky smooth blend. I'm going to do a mirror check real quick, just to make sure everything's blended in correctly. Okay, that's blended in. Now I'm going to do my full coverage concealer, and this is an OTWOO. Now, I have 2 concealers, and like I said before, videos ago, I didn't know I had 2 concealers, but it's okay. One looks like kind of a mocha, and one looks like a lighter mocha. And they don't have a shape number, so I just call it mocha and a light mocha. This is a semi coverage, and this is a full coverage. And I'm doing the full coverage today. And the product is called OTWOO. So this is my concealer. And I like to put it on this thing because that's where my glasses sit, which is funny because it doesn't show on here that I have a little bit of a scar from my glasses, but I do on one of the side. And then I'm just gonna go right here, right here, right here, and right here. Now these cover up any zits or blackheads or pimples. It's basically just covering up. Now it does not get rid of them, but it just covers it up when you're wearing your makeup. And it dries out, so it does kind of actually does go away a little bit with the dryness. So I like that. Okay, now I'm going to use my primer brush again to blend this in, but I'll probably have to use my sponge to blend it out a little bit more. This is technically for primer and for concealer. Now I'm going to use my sponge just to kind of smooth everything out and blend in a little bit better. Okay, I'm going to do a little mirror check and then I'll come right back. And it looks more blended in. All right, so now we're going to do my contouring, and this is the Focalier Phase Contouring, and this is the shade of Clay Contouring and the shade of FA01. Looks like a lipstick bottle, but it's not. It's just dark and clay, dark. I'm just gonna rub this on. Now I don't want to go all the way out with the color, but I also don't want to go under the chin because I scratch a lot and I don't want it to be on my chin. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna blend this in. And really this is just mainly just a highlight dimension of your cheekbones, honestly. It's just for your cheekbones. And look, I like to use the sponges a lot to help either fix or correct my mistakes or just to blend better. And as you can see, it's done pretty well with blending in. Now you do not want to rub, you just want to blend, which is just right here. Okay. Now we're gonna blend in the forehead. I'm gonna do a mirror check real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, so that's good. Now we're gonna do my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Banana Bean Baking. And you hold it like your palm, carefully open it because it's very, very messy. All right. Now this is where the holes come out of, where the powder comes out of the holes. You're just gonna tap right here, kind of tap right here. You don't really want to put too much under the eyes because it makes your under eyes look dark. And maybe just a little bit on your forehead, but not that much. Now, what I'm really excited to show you is this new eyeshadow. And I'm a little scared to use it because I tried to work it the other day and learning how to use it and to open it. But I'm really, really excited to show you, and I'm going to show you these two colors first. And they're called Lamelia Color Eyeshadow. And it doesn't really have a shade color, but it has a weird little button right here. Do not press this until you open it. That is the main thing. This is the same thing. It's not showing you what the shade is. So this is more of a brown and white. And what you do is you go like this, open on the bottom, you press it on the bottom and it comes out like that. Whoops. And that's what it is. Now, it's the same thing, but this color. And I think I'm gonna do this color today. So we're gonna go like this. And I'm just gonna now this is a 2 shader, so it's even cooler. I'm gonna do it in the mirror, hold on. Okay. It's not really showing me or giving me any color, but I do like it. I think it's gonna take me a lot of time to practice with the colors. It's not really showing me any colors, like I said. All right, I'm gonna check in the mirror, hold on. Oh, it does. Okay, so I did learn. I just went on my nose, and it's showing the color. What it is my fair skin doesn't show it very well, so that's what's going on. But it is on there. Okay, now that it's done, close it. And I'm going to do my green princess eyelashes to make sure your eyelash is false. Volumize, or if you do have false eyelashes, it makes it even volumizer. So I'm going to do that. Blend this in. Couple pumps, couple swipes of the excess. Okay, and you can see the difference of my eyes. Now I am going to blend in my baking powder. And I'm going to do that with a blush applicator brush just to blend in. Now I might have to use the sponge here at some point, depending on how blended it is. And there you go. Now I'm going to use my bronzer, but I'm actually going to use my new bronzer, and this one is called a highlighter bronzer, a Natural Beauty Mauve. Now I'm going to use my Beautiful Miracle lip gloss. And this is a coral color, as you can see. Then I'm going to use my Sweet Time liquid blush. I love the liquid blush. And it's pink. A couple pumps. Wipe the excess off. You don't want it too globby on your cheeks. A couple pumps. Wipe the excess off. No, it's not that I don't like the powder. It's just I can't blend it in very well. And then one side looks really good and the other side will look like a Bozo the Clown. So I prefer liquid, and I'm going to do the sponge because it blends in better with the cheeks and everything. And you can kind of see the pinky tinted pink. And then you're going to do the same thing right here. There we go. And then I'm going to do my e.l.f. finishing spray. Yes, I have two settings. One is a finishing setting and the other one is a baking powder setting makeup. Close your eyes. Keep them closed so you'll let that dry so the stuff don't go dripping down in your eyelids like a sunburn, because it will burn you. There you go. And now I'm going to use my Black Opium perfume. So excited to use this. I like this. And I also have another new one, but I want to use this one today. I feel like I should use. It smells pretty too. And that is my fit for the day. Blazers are at 5. I got my Papa's shirt, my dad's shirt my mom gave me. Because see, this is the only one he really wore for Blazers game other than a red t-shirt. So this one fit me better. And it makes me feel like I have hugs from him. Alright, I hope you guys all have a good day and I love you all. Bye.